Hey everybody, John Simpson with the Biz Rockstars team. My partner Joe Cronk. We're going to check in on him here in a few minutes. What I'd like to talk about really is, as you know, some of these mobile phone companies in the past have, some have failed, some have not, some have made it, some didn't do so good. We're talking about the Lightyears, the Wow Mobiles, as well as Zoom Mobile and ACN. That's kind of a different deal. We can't compare SOLAVEI and what it is to those companies because their specialty is the mobile telecom. SOLAVEI is so much more when you consider the commerce aspect as well as the pay card aspect. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to check in on Joe Cronk, and I'm here in Granite Bay, California, at what I call the Eagle's Nest, my outdoor kitchen and living area. But what I'd like to do is check in on Joe. I just like to know if Joe's working or if he's playing. Hey, Joe, over to you. Tell us a little bit more about what you think about these mobile phone companies and why SOLAVEI is head and shoulders above what we believe is the rest of the field. All right, buddy, take it over.
John, you know I'm working hard out here. This is actually one of my favorite places to hang out at the coast. It's just awesome here. But I appreciate the time. On a serious note, folks, as John said, there's a lot of people that ask us, why is this SOLAVEI going to be better or different than some of the other mobile direct marketing companies out there? And this is a very serious question. We get this quite a bit right now, and I'll tell you, there's a few things. First thing is, you really almost can't even compare the two because with SOLAVEI, it is truly the first time in history that it will combine the mobile, social, commerce pieces together along with direct sales. So it is a full circle here where the others really don't have the social piece or the e-commerce, the commerce piece there. So it's really almost hard to compare. But there's a lot of people actually think I'm going to bash the other companies, and that's not my style. That's not John and I's style. We know there's a lot of great companies out there. There's Vitel Wireless, there's ACN, there's Life Mobile, and seriously, these are great companies. These are some great companies. But there's a huge difference here, folks, that I want you to really, really think about, that with each of these companies, the other companies I just mentioned, they all have a distributor fee to get involved, some of them very high distributor fee, and then they have an auto ship besides the product or service, a monthly auto ship. With SOLAVEI, you don't have that. There's a small activation fee, but that's it. There's zero auto ship. So you're asking, why does this make such a huge difference? This is the difference, folks, because when you have, and all the leaders out there know, when you're building a team like this, you're building it with a high distributor cost plus the auto ship. People jump in, they get excited, but the true fact of the matter is, within 3 months is the average someone will stay in the company with a high auto ship. And it's just, you have to churn and burn, keep recruiting and keep recruiting. And that's really the difference here, folks. With SOLAVEI, it's a completely different business model that we know will change the entire industry. Think about it seriously. How many people are going to leave if they're saving money? They're saving money. On this side, people might make a few bucks, but then they're being charged $50 or $100 in some cases. And guess what? After 2 or 3 months, they're going to say, we just can't pay this bill. We can't pay this auto ship. With SOLAVEI, there is none, folks. So again, there's a big difference. I'm not bashing those companies, and I never will, but I believe that SOLAVEI is on a different level, and it will be 1,000. No, I take that back. It will be 100,000 times bigger. So if you're involved in one of these other companies, and John and I, were involved in one of those companies, and we dropped it like a rock because we saw how massive SOLAVEI is going to be. So I can't tell you what to do, but I encourage you to make a smart business decision. Get back to the person that showed you this video or shared this video with you, and as I always say, we'll see you at the top, we'll see you on the other side, and rock and roll.